What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing good. I just wanted to jump in and do a quick kind of update on I Am Academy. I Am Academy is the place that I learned how to become an active trader in the currency exchange market. So basically, currency exchange is simple. It's just trading one currency for another and making a profit. There's the currency exchange trading, Forex, known as foreign exchange. And then there's also your cryptocurrency trading, which we talk a lot about on this channel. And I got into this, man, it must have been maybe 2 years ago now. But one of my mentors came to me about it one day and just said, hey, I want you to take a look at this. See what you think. So I did, and jumped into it, and it has been a wild ride. But for those of you who know me, you know that I do currently currency exchange trading. I'm also involved with a lot of other companies and platforms that have trading as the backbone of who they are and what they do. And the one thing that's important to me that I really like about doing currency trading is that you talk about these platforms that are out there, guys. There's a lot of them out there, and you can jump on, and I talk a lot about them on this channel. I intend to keep talking about them on this channel. What you have to understand is that I'm not a financial advisor, right? This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor, okay? So when I talk about platforms and stuff like that, I'm just telling you about my personal experience with the platforms. And the cool thing is that a lot of these platforms generate passive income, okay? So you got passive income generation going on. And the not so cool thing about platforms that generate passive income is that they can go away. They can get shut down, right? And that's just the reality of the world that we live in. I have come to believe that the system of the world that we live in, the government of the world that we live in, because believe me, whether you think so or not, there is a world government, right? There's a world financial organization, government, that controls money. And what I've come to believe is that they do not want people to really become wealthy. They prefer you to go to the school to job to retirement to death pipeline, right? Which you go to school, which trains you how to become part of the workforce, right? You join the workforce, right? After you go through your high school, you go through your vocational training, or you go to college. Either way, you end up joining the workforce, and then you spend the majority of your adult life in the workforce making just enough money to, get yourself that mortgage, get yourself that car, maybe start a family, and then you go into retirement. If you're lucky, you live decently in retirement, and then you die. And that's the roadmap that the powers that be have planned for all of us, right? And I truly have come to believe that they do not want people to get out of that, right? That kind of the hamster wheel, right, that they've created. They don't want you to get out of it. And so when these platforms come out, people start joining, people start making money, people start getting passive income, boom. The powers that be come in and attempt to shut these things down. And most of the time they're successful, because the people who control society, who control money, and who control the world, believe me, if they want to come after you and get you, they can. And that's just the reality of the world that we live in. So I went on that whole tangent to say this, guys. Learning the knowledge to become a profitable trader myself allows me to not have to count on a platform. I still use the platforms. I love the platforms. I love the passive income. I'm all about it, guys. I love being able to sit back and watch my money grow, right? And not have to do anything, right? It's great, right? I'm all for that. I'm all about that. But I know in the back of my head that those things are not here to stay permanently. Really, none of them are, unless you're already an elite, unless you're already a multimillionaire, multi-tens of millions, billionaire, those types of people. Then, you have a lot more leeway because you already have the wealth. You're not in a place where you're trying to gain and accumulate, you already have it. So at that point, you're one of the, you're one of the leaders. You're not just one of the players, right? So when you have that status, things come a lot easier. Maybe you've heard the phrase before that there's a justice system for the wealthy and there's a justice system for the rest of us. There's a healthcare system for the wealthy and there's a healthcare system for the rest of us, right? And it really is true, guys. So whenever a platform's out there that tries to take people who are working class people, impoverished people, middle class people, whatever it may be, and bring them up and lift them up out of that poverty, they come under attack because the powers that be, the government, does not want, people to break out of that. They need their workforce, right? Their workforce, their labor force, right? We used to use a different word for that in the past, but now the political word is, it's a workforce. It's a labor force. You're definitely not a slave, right? We would never say that, okay? But just look at the fruit from the tree, right? The orange tree is going to make an orange. The apple tree is going to make an apple. So on and so forth. You can tell the kind of tree it is by the kind of fruit that it's bearing, right? Wish I could take credit for that one. I cannot. So, look, guys. The fact that I know how to do trading and that I can be a profitable trader, it's like an insurance policy for me. So that if one of the platforms or, whatever doesn't work out, I always have in the background my own currency exchange trading that I do personally, right? And it took a long time to become profitable. It took a long time to really, find a strategy that consistently works, right? Weekly and then monthly. And then, of course, after you've got a strategy that works every week, a strategy that works every month, then you can pretty much, that's a long-term strategy. Super, super hard to find. Most people never find one, right? Because it costs a lot of money to learn this stuff. It takes a lot of trial and error, right? But for me personally, my story, I got there, and I'm very, very grateful and very, very thankful for that. And the platform that I used to learn how to do it is this I Am Academy. So that's why I'm excited to jump on here and talk about I Am Academy tonight, because this was the start of my journey, okay, into learning how to do Forex trading, right? And to learning you got to learn the lingo, right? You got to learn, these different kind of words and this different type of financial terminology and all this stuff that seems like overwhelming, right, to somebody who's just a layperson. Which is why the financial people, it's like they speak a different language. And in I Am Academy, I learned a lot of that lingo. I learned a lot of that language. I learned about different brokers. I learned about trading currencies. I learned about traditional Forex trading, time-based trading, high-frequency Forex trading. All of this stuff, because I Am Academy, like it says, it is an academy. It's a financial academy, right? That gives you a crash course in the largest financial market in the world, which is the foreign currency exchange market. Okay? And so, having said all that, having prefaced that, I'm a believer in I Am Academy. Okay? I Am Academy is not cheap. Okay? I Am Academy is not easy. Okay, this is not like something where you put your money in and it just automatically starts to pay dividends like some of the other platforms that we talk about. This is an education platform, right? This is a platform that shows you how to be a trader. So you're not like putting your money with other traders and letting them trade it for you. You're learning how to be a trader yourself. Is it worth it? Heck yeah, it's worth it. Right? Because that's once you learn how to become a successful currency exchange trader, that's a skill that you can carry with you for the rest of your life, and that's not going anywhere. Okay? So super, super important, guys. It's just like, when you learn how to become a drywaller, when you learn how to become you take an apprenticeship and you learn how to become a tattoo artist, right? These types of things. you gain a skill, and then that skill is a marketable skill that you can use throughout your life going forward. I plan to use currency trading throughout my life. I plan to train my family how to do it. If God gives me children, I plan to train my children how to do it so that they never have to go through some of the things that I went through. Just, struggling to come up, struggling how to learn finances, struggling how to learn wealth, struggling how to learn crack the code, right? And become, more than, the typical trajectory that society had planned out for me, right? You can do the same thing. Now, let's talk about it, right? Let's crack into it a little bit. So in life, there's a 4 things that are cash flow things, right? You've got, and these are types of levels that you get to. First, it starts out, you work for someone, right? That's the first. We all start out there. Pretty much everybody starts out there, right? Unless you're like born into wealth. You work for somebody else. Then the next level, you work for yourself, right? Now you become self-employed, right? So you're no longer working for somebody else. Now you're working for yourself, but you're still working. You're still putting in that work, that effort, hours and hours and hours. You're trading time for money. You're doing all that, but now you're not working to make someone else rich. You're working for your own self, for your own business. And then after self-employment, this is now look, 60% of people work for somebody. 35% of people have gotten to the point where they work for themselves. Only 4% become actual business owners. Now, there's another level to this, and that's the 1%. And those are the investors. That's the investor mindset, right? I Am Academy takes you up through the rungs to the point where, like I said, once you learn it, once you go through the program, once you've developed your own strategy, and once you've become successful, you're that 1%. You're that person who's living on being an investor. That's a beautiful way to live because it frees you up. It frees your time, right? It frees your money. And you can do, what it is that you want to do or that you feel that you should do. Maybe you have something that you're passionate about that you want to contribute to. Well, now you can do that because you've reached the level where you can benefit others because you've taken care of the financial, you've broken the financial code in your own life, right? So that's the cash flow quadrant. Let's talk about it, guys. I Am Academy. They've got $1 billion in revenue. They've got customers in 20 plus countries, 1 million plus trained people. It's one of the largest online learning platforms globally. So I Am Academy is a global platform. It's a learning platform. It's one of the largest online. What do they teach you? They teach you how to do currency exchange trading and other things, right? There's other things that they do. I went through the Academy to learn currency exchange trading. Okay, but there are some other things that the Academy does. Basically, it's like money-making academy, freedom academy, right? Learn how to take control of the destiny of your own life and your own future academy. Why do I talk about it? Why do I, promote it or share it, right? Well, because it benefited me, right? And so since it benefited me so greatly, I know that it can benefit others. That's why I do it. Right? IM.Center is the place to access mentorship, strategies, and other tools to help you succeed. It's learning simplified. So when you join the Academy, you've got like a plethora of live classes that you can attend. You've got live professors that you can talk to. You've got people who you can chat with. And, so you get the actual Academy, which is the curriculum, the class, right? Boom, 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 boom. And then you also get live mentors that teach the markets live. So it's a powerful platform. It's like a serious financial college, and totally like, man, I listen, guys. If you want to learn how to really become financially free and just successful in life in general, this is a great way to do it, right? So you've got your foreign exchange trading, digital currency they teach time-based trading, they teach about stocks and futures, they teach about e-commerce, travel, social media, and mindset mastery. So there's say hi to Roscoe, guys. This guy, you probably heard him squeaking his toy earlier. It's not enough to just be his sound in the video. He wants to put his face on the video too. So there he is, Roscoe the Rascal. My best friend. All right, so getting back to what we were talking about here, it breaks down into these different academies. FRX, foreign exchange, TBX, time-based exchange, DCX, digital currency exchange, TLX, travel, right? ECX, e-commerce, SFX, stocks and futures, SMX, social media, MMX, mindset mastery, and you get access to all of that with I Am Academy. That's right. That's right, buddy. Okay, so we talked about getting the real live mentorship with Go Live. We talked about that. They have additional strategies that you can purchase, like strategies where you like download an application on your phone, and they give you ideas in real time for various different trades and things of that nature. I have done some of that in the past myself. Learn and earn on the go. Okay, so basically you can access I Am Academy wherever you're at, whether you're at your home computer, whether your laptop, whether you access it from your cell phone. A lot of people just access it straight from their cell phone, right? And also, once you get into like joining brokers and things and doing trades of your own, most of the brokers these days, you can access it straight from your cell phone, right? And so that's this is the world that we live in, guys. Everything is like moving forward with this technology, and it's moving forward fast, right? And you're going to be one of two people. You're either going to catch the wave while it hits, or you're going to get that wave's going to crash over you, and you're going to get left behind. So do not get left behind. Learn this stuff, right? That's just my suggestion, right? I'm not telling you what to do, okay? Like I said, the only reason why I do this channel is just to share my experiences with you and to let you know the stuff that I'm doing, right? But it's definitely available. Now, if you are so inclined to join I Am Academy, the link's in the description. All of my links are in the description, guys. So all the opportunities that I talked to on here, just open up the description, scroll down, you'll see all the different links, whether it's Novatech, Vortic United, I Am Academy, Crypto Program, and the list goes on. All of my links are in the description. So if you want to join, click the link and you can join. If you do, I recommend starting with the TBX Academy. TBX. It teaches you time-based trading, okay? And it's a great program. The cost is $199.95 and $174.95 a month. So, like I said, it's not cheap, but this is actually the discounted rate that I am getting for you on my channel, Unlimited Freedom. So just by clicking the link that I'm providing, you're getting a discount. It's like an $800 a month value, right, that you're getting for $174.95. So, if you're so inclined to do that, the link's in the description. You're welcome to do that, right? It's been a huge benefit in my life. So, what if you combine the two largest industries that are open 24 hours daily, accessible anywhere, and it didn't matter what language you spoke? That's another thing that I need to touch on. I Am Academy is in every language, right? So no matter what your native born language is, you can access I Am Academy in your language. You can get the material in your language. You can learn the skills in your language. So you don't have to be like an expert in English to join I Am Academy. Okay, now if you want to do like everything, you can get all of the programs, the FRX, the TBX, DCX, SMX, TLX, ECX, and SFX. So basically all the programs all rolled into one. It's $274.95 or $249.95 a month. That's like a $12,000 value, right? And if you use my link, you can get it for the $249.95 a month. Okay, I've done that before. It was great. It was a little bit overwhelming for me, so I recommend just starting with one. Okay, that's my, that's what worked best for me. Now let's get into the other part of I Am Academy, which is awesome. Is the referral program. Okay, basically with the referral program, when you refer people to join, just like I'm doing with you, Like, I'm a link sharer, so if you are also a link sharer and you share the link for I Am Academy, other people join up. Once you get 2 people to join, boom, you're no longer paying anything per month, right? So you're accessing the Academy at no cost to you because you've gotten 2 enrollments, right? So 2 people have joined using your affiliate link. Okay, you'll become an independent business owner if you're a link sharer, meaning basically you're part of the Academy. You're not just benefiting from it, but you're actually part of it. Getting the message out, sharing the link, and allowing people to sign up and access the program, and they reward you for that, right? That's the way that they grow their company. They don't advertise on TV or commercials or anything like that. Is it an MLM? Yeah, it's an MLM. Okay, but here's the deal, guys. MLM is not a bad word. MLM is a great thing, right? And for those who learn how to do MLM and who succeed at MLM, some of the richest people in the world, guys. I don't know if you've ever heard of Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He has stated that MLM is the business of the future, right? Because it cuts out the middleman. You don't have to hear about it on TV. You don't have to read about it on a billboard, magazine, any of that advertising stuff. You learn about it from people like me who are sharing it with you. And then you get to turn around and share it with others, right? And guess what? I get compensated for it. You get compensated for it, and we all win, right? So it's pretty much a win-win situation. So you'll become an independent business owner, right? Once you start sharing the opportunity. So let's talk residual income, right? This starts when you become an independent business owner. Once you share, you introduce it to 3 customers. Now you become an independent business owner with I Am Academy. And I want to go over the compensation plan real quick. So basically, let me jump into this. And we're going to talk about the rank levels. So when you introduce, 2 or 3 people to it, and then they go and introduce people to it, you start creating this snowball effect of growth. And everybody who's under you, from that first person you introduced to the person they introduced, so on and so forth, adds to your volume. And as it adds to your volume, you rank up. So I'm going to go over the ranks and the rewards. Once you hit Platinum Associate, you get $150. Platinum 600, and this is monthly, right? Platinum Associate, you're making $150 monthly. Platinum 600, you're making $600 monthly. You hit Platinum 1000, you're making $1,000 monthly. Platinum 2000, $2,000 monthly. Platinum 5000, now you're making $5,000 monthly. Residual income, you're not doing anything. All you're doing is sharing the link, right? And the more people that sign up, you start hitting these ranks. Then you hit Chairman 10, you're making $10,000 a month. Chairman 25, you're now making $25,000 a month. Chairman 50, $50,000 a month. Chairman 100, $100,000 a month. Okay, now once you hit $100,000 a month, that's $1.2 million a year. Okay, Chairman 250, $250,000 a month. Chairman 500, $500,000 a month. And the top rank is Chairman 750, where you're making $750,000 a month. That's $750,000 every single month. So the people who are the Chairman 750 people can tell you that it's a great place to be, right? You're making, this is, all of this is quit your job money, right? Just learning the skill by itself is quit your job money, right? But once you're making $750,000 a month, if you hit that Chairman 750, I mean, it's all gravy because you're making, enough money, right? And you're helping other people to learn how to succeed and to learn how to, to learn financial literacy, right? So it's pretty much, like I said, it's a win-win situation. The question is, if you do join I Am Academy, what will you become, right? The door is open, right? The sky is the limit with this opportunity. So if if you want to dig in deeper, if you want to not just be part of a platform that pays you, but if you want to actually learn how the platforms do it, learn how the people behind the scenes are doing it, gain that knowledge, glean that knowledge. Like I said, it's not quick. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not easy. This is not an easy thing, and it's not cheap, right? You're going to have to invest, right? Like I said, the one program that I'm recommending is almost $200 a month. You got to be willing to put that money up. Get some skin in the game, make yourself an investment, invest in yourself, learn how to have this skill, and once you have the skill, it can never, ever be taken away from you. as always, guys, have a great one. Take care, and we'll see you guys on the next one.